What up, y'all? Welcome back, Conspiracy University. All right, we're gonna waste no time. Let's get right into this one. Now, as you can see, I have here pulled up Spelman College. Spelman College is a private, historically black women's liberal arts college in Atlanta, Georgia. It is a founding member of the Atlanta University Center Academic Consortium. Many people know all about Spelman College. One thing that they don't know is who it's named after and what she's all about. So I want to get into this a little bit and, just share the information, see if we can connect some dots here. Laura Celestia Seti Spelman Rockefeller was an American abolitionist, philanthropist, school teacher, and prominent member of the Rockefeller family. Her husband was Standard Oil co-founder John D Rockefeller. Spelman College in Atlanta and the Laura Spelman Rockefeller Memorial were named for her. So many people aren't familiar with her background and probably didn't know that she was married to a Rockefeller. Now, this is important because obviously those who know of the Rockefeller family and the things that they're behind know that this could be, one of their many schemes to basically depopulate a certain type of people. Now, as I always say, this is my opinion based off of my research and the things that I've uncovered. So we're going to go ahead and dig a little deeper into this and see if we can connect some of these dots. Now, I previously said that there's something behind this in regards to depopulating a certain type of people. Now, you might think I'm crazy or way off, but there's things here that seem to add up that point to that direction. Now, when you type into Google, Laura Spelman Rockefeller, eugenics, trying to get the links here, any correlations, this is what comes up. There's no information about Laura Spelman Rockefeller's involvement with eugenics. But here's some related information about eugenics and the Rockefeller family. Now, for those of y'all who don't know what eugenics is a theory and practice that intersects with race, class, socioeconomics, and healthcare politics. The Rockefeller family has been associated with like-minded individuals on the board of media publications. John D Rockefeller, co-founder of Standard Oil, was married to Laura Spelman Rockefeller, an abolitionist, philanthropist, and schoolteacher. Rockefeller was personally interested in the development of Spelman College and helped fund the construction of the buildings there. I repeat, Rockefeller was personally interested in the development of Spelman College and helped fund the construction of buildings there. Now, some may say, hey, that's just his wife, their husband and wife. There's no type of connection to make there. You must be crazy. They're not trying to depopulate a certain race of people. They just so happened to make a college that was predominantly for black females, because they wanted to out of the kindness of their heart. Now, again, this is my opinion, y'all. But let's get a little deeper into this Rockefeller family connection with Spelman College and the things that they've actually funded. So let's check it out. Y'all, so I could be completely reaching here with trying to make a correlation with Spelman College and the whole population control, eugenics, or I could be hitting the nail right on the head. Now, as you can see in the last clip, it did say that there was no type of information as far as Laura Spelman and eugenics. But the lady's a Rockefeller. She was married to a Rockefeller. And that family is 100% deeply involved with eugenics. Now, if you're not familiar with them, we're going to read a little bit about them here just to catch some people up. But more than likely, everyone knows exactly who the Rockefellers are. The Rockefeller Foundation is an American private foundation and philanthropic medical research and arts funding organization based at 420 Fifth Avenue, New York City. The foundation was created by Standard Oil magnate John D Rockefeller and Son Jr. It is the second oldest major philanthropic institution in America and ranks as the 30th largest foundation globally by endowment, with assets of over $6.3 billion in 2022. The foundation has had an international reach since the 1930s and major influence on global non-governmental organizations. The World Health Organization is modeled on the International Health Division of the foundation, which sent doctors abroad to study and treat human subjects. The National Science Foundation and National Institute of Health are also modeled on the work funded by Rockefeller. It has also been a supporter of and influence on the United Nations. In 2020, The foundation pledged that it would divest from fossil fuel, notable since the endowment was largely funded by Standard Oil. The foundation also has a controversial past, including support of eugenics in the 1930s, as well as several scandals arising from their international fieldwork. In 2021, the foundation's president committed to reckoning with their history and to centering equity and inclusion. So we're going to go ahead and skip to this part right here. John D Rockefeller was an outspoken supporter of eugenics. Even as late as 1951, Rockefeller and John Foster, who was chairman of the foundation at the time, established the Population Council to advance family planning, birth control, and population control, and goals of the eugenics movement. The Rockefeller Foundation, along with the Carnegie Institution, was the primary financier for the Eugenics Records Office until 1939. The foundation also provided grants to Margaret Sanger and Alexis Carrel, who supported birth control, compulsory sterilization, and eugenics. Sanger went to Japan in 1922 and influenced the birth control movement there. By 1926, Rockefeller had donated over $400,000, which would be almost $4 million adjusted for inflation in 2003, to hundreds of German researchers. Through funding the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute of Anthropology, Human Hereditary, and Eugenics, also known as the Max Planck Institute for Medical Research, which conducted eugenics experiments in Nazi Germany and influenced the development of Nazi racial scientific ideology. Rockefeller spent almost $3 million between 25 and 35 and also funded other German eugenicists, continuing even after Hitler's ascent to power in 1933. The Rockefeller Foundation continued funding German eugenics research even after it was clear that it was being used to rationalize discrimination against Jewish people and other groups after the Nuremberg laws in 1935. In 1936, Rockefeller fulfilled pledges of $655,000 to Kaiser Wilhelm, even though several distinguished Jewish scientists had been dropped from the institute at the time. The Rockefeller Foundation did not alert the world about the racist implications of Nazi ideology, but furthered and funded eugenic research through the 1930s. Even into the 1950s, Rockefeller continued to provide some funding for research born out of German eugenics. The foundation also funded the relocation of scholars threatened by the Nazis to America in the 1930s, known as the Refugee Scholar Program and the Emergency Committee in Aid of Displaced Foreign Scholars. The foundation helped the new school provide a haven for scholars threatened by the Nazis. After World War II, the foundation sent a team to West Germany to investigate how it could become involved in reconstructing the country. They focused on restoring democracy, especially regarding education and scientific research, with the long-term goal of reintegrating Germany into the Western world. Now we're going to go ahead and skip down here to organizations that received Rockefeller grants. Now, as you can see, of course, everyone knows Rockefeller University, Council on Foreign Relations, Royal Institute of International Affairs, Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, Brookings Institution, World Bank, Harvard University, Yale University, Princeton University, Columbia University, Library of Congress, Population Council of New York, Social Science Research Council, National Bureau of Economic Research, Group of 30, London School of Economics, University of Lyon, France, the Results for Development Institute, Vote Writers. Now these are some very big companies, schools, whatever you want to call them, right? These things basically control our world. And the Rockefellers have their hands in all of it. We all know BlackRock, of course, but the Rockefellers have their hands in almost everything. And they were very big on eugenics. So of course, Laura Spelman, who then was named, the Spelman College was named after her, you would think that that was all done by design, that they purposely wanted to get a certain race of people in there, a certain gender of people. That way they could, do what they had to do as far as population control. Again, this is my opinion, y'all. And if I'm wrong, or if y'all think I'm reaching, just leave a comment. Let me know. But in my opinion, of course, I'm right on it. And For those of y'all who don't know about Laura Spelman, who Spelman College is named after, definitely take a look into her. Because, again, population control. It's a big topic nowadays, y'all. Especially with what happened in 2020. What's going to happen here coming up. It's a big topic. But once again, y'all, as always, I appreciate every single one of y'all who come over here and rock with me. Y'all keep y'all eyes open out there, homies. Stay safe.